Welcome to another Spooky Streams 2020! Earlier on today, we beat Morph X. It was as disappointing an ending as the rest of the game was disappointing overall. I'm glad the game is done. Now I'm going to bring you the next Spooky Streams 2020 game from Fun Labs. Oh no. I've never heard of Fun Labs. Well, Activision, Fun Labs, and Sony Pictures. Sony on an Xbox 360? So this game is actually compatible with the Top Shot Elite. Now, I have one of those. The problem is my Top Shot Elite is for the PlayStation 3, and therefore it is not compatible with the 360 version. So I'm worried that this is going to end up being some crappy little light gun game, in which case I'm not going to have a good time. I think I might have oversold the spookiness, because we've got aliens hitting each other on the back. And doing silly dance. Oh my god. An alien doing a silly dance. Yeah. Maybe I lied about this being spooky. Like kung fu motions? Save this game. I don't think anything can save this game at this point. Let's take a look. Options. Let's go. Speech. Seems good. Memory erasure. Thank you for participating in our drill. Oh. Unmappable controls. Save it. Wait. Where's subtitles? Where's subtitles? There's no subtitles. Will the game just put them on by default? Apparently there are bikers in this game, yes. It's got me thinking this might be some light gun shooter. I've seen 2 screenshots of this game. One is of an agent holding a memory wiper. And the other one is a screenshot over the shoulder of an agent shooting some aliens.
Look at you, darling.
No subtitles.
Is, buy a beach house in Malibu or Maui? These hieroglyphics aren't Egyptian.
They're also not for prying eyes.
2012.
Hey, Emilio Chauncey, my favorite networking maven. Boy, how happy are you right now?
I'd be happier if I were holding the Book of Nemu, Peter.
Oh, now why wouldn't you trust a professional criminal after all these years?
Is that Troy Baker?
Oh, okay, here.
Is that Troy Baker?
Nemu.
Is that Nolan North?
It's more exquisite than I dreamed. Purported to hold the secrets to the powers of the Egyptian gods. Give Miss
Troy Baker.
Delacour what
It's Troy Baker.
Oh, come on, Chauncey.
Sorry, Petey. This is one job I can't let you talk about.
The main character is voiced by Troy
You're
Baker.
worried about his privacy? Irony.
Oh, good. Enjoy the ride. Uh-oh. Move behind environment objects and press LB to avoid getting hit by enemy fire. For more accurate shooting, you need to aim with left stick before shooting. Otherwise, you can blind fire. Okay. It's kind of like a light gun shooter. And, okay, jumping between... Oh! Oh, dear God. Oh! Oh, it thinks it's Time Crisis. Do you think you're Time Crisis, sir? Wow, this is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting at all. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. It's Time Crisis. Even with the auto movement.
Got him. Or it, whatever.
Wow, this is bad. Certainly not spooky, but oh well. We've made our bed. We're gonna lie in it. I wanted to play this. I wanted to know what it was like.
Marco!
I'm satisfied.
Marco! Marco! You're supposed to yell polo, Chauncey!
What? What? Why? What's fucking Marco Polo got to do with this? What's fucking Marco Polo got to do with this? Hold on. You mean the Top Shot Elite, right? I'll just walk behind the magical green screen. Fuck. Where is it? Where is the gun currently? That's the Wii balance board. Aha! You'll find that the game is compatible with this beautiful, beautiful beast. There's just one problem. This is a PlayStation 3 Top Shot Elite. So it's only compatible with PS3 games. Which is a shame, because if my Top Shot Elite was a 360 Top Shot Elite, we probably could try to awkwardly play it like this. It's nice, but unfortunately, as sexy a gun as that is, it's completely incompatible. I've heard of the game Marco Polo. I'm trying to work out what the game Marco Polo has to do with me shooting aliens in a parking garage. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why can I run from cover, but I have to snap? Because you can't see them, so you shouted Marco and the response was Polo. Right, okay. But I'm shooting aliens. Which is kind of more pressing. Well, this is interesting. I don't hate it. I think this is already a better game than Morphex was. Is this the guy who robbed that museum from the intro? There was an intro. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you can play it like Wild Guns. There's like 4 Men in Black games. Right. Where does this one stack up? Is BioBlame going to do a video on them? Wow. Okay. Long loading times too. Hey, Papes. Hey guys, remember that time Troy Baker was in a Men in Black game? Remember that time they got Troy Baker to voice the protagonist in a Men in Black game. Do you remember that? The time is now!
Human, are you? You know, Chauncey usually hires prettier guards. You ever consider eyeliner, maybe a touch of blush?
Oh, I see why they got Troy Baker. They needed a smartass. Refracto shield. Okay.
How did you even fit into that little human suit? I'm just wondering because, let's say I have a friend that wants to kill someone like you. He'd be curious to know if you had any weaknesses, any allergies, maybe?
Now I know why the game doesn't have any subtitles, right? The person who would have to write out these subtitles, code them. He's probably like, the fuck is this dialogue? I'm not programming this.
Time now. Really? Wouldn't mind.
Ugly on the inside. Woo! Defeated the Adorian Elite Guard in story mode. There's an achievement for starting the game. Oh, my crossbow is now double damage. Hey, did you get the subtitles done? Sure thing, boss. A game from 2012 and it doesn't even have subtitles. What the fuck is going on? Let's keep going. I can tell you exactly who was involved in this game. You ready? Troy Baker, How the Mighty Have Fallen. Tim Blaney, Josh Gad, Laura Bailey, Oh How the Mighty Have Fallen. David Lodge, motherfucker! There you are again! How the Mighty Have Fallen. N. Reitel,
Right. First
or
step,
Reitel,
escape the cops.
Abigail Marlowe. Oh boy. There we go.
David
David motherfucking Lodge. David M.F. Lodge. David V.O. Lodge. Back at it again with the white vans.
Works for Chauncey. He's an art thief. Agent F, escort him back to HQ while I pursue Chauncey.
Why do I always have to babysit?
Oh, it's Frank.
This isn't even a herding breed.
Hey, what do you think of Duke Nukem? I think Duke Nukem's great.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Won't remember this in 5 hours anyway.
The MIB car will follow its movement as well.
Tails. Yeah. You must have missed a couple.
I was gonna say aliens, but since I'm in a flying car with a talking dog, the hell with it.
You can take down enemies with the car's plasma guns. Okay, yes.
Yeah, now, keep that gun on them while I take the wheel, huh? Take down any mines they might use.
What's to keep me from blowing your little doggy brains out?
You want to try driving this thing 10 stories in the air? Thank you. I thought so. By the way, if you ever call me a doggy again...
I'm sorry, does Pug work for you?
It's Frank, or Agent F. And newsflash, I'm not from around here. This is just a cover.
Oh, you got the accent right at least. What are those things?
We were following the suspects we thought might be involved in the disappearance of a pair of our agents.
Suspects. You mean monsters?
Alien. Chauncey wanted the book.
And I'm all out of ass.
Hold on.
Damn.
Can you reach the pedal for me? Haha, you're doing good, kid. Keep it up.
I'm Dick Kickham.
Is this thing ever
I'm
run out of
Dookie
ammo?
Nukie. Come to Brazil, motherfucker.
Yeah, and about 5 billion hit.
Oh, okay.
How have I not exposed the existence of aliens to the general public right now? With them flying through downtown, non-distinct city like this. Ah, so, okay. Art Thief becomes member of the Men in Black.
Mediocres are pretty blasé, but come on.
Fly through that neuralizer case. It'll help the civilians forget what they saw.
And you control the flight
Gotta cut out the memory of
with the right stick.
$10.
Not bad. For a human.
Oh, these would be the bikers then,
Thanks.
Draven.
Now what?
These are the bikers.
Or I erase your brain.
These are the bikers. This nondescript city sure has a lot of places that are just called dancing. Maybe Anna is just a cover, yeah. She's really an alien. That explains so much. Conversation options. Hold on. I thought this was an arcade shooter. You telling me there's like an RPG communication system as well?
It's all true. It's all true. Aliens, abductions. I mean, this is what I've been searching for my entire life.
Hey, pal. Focus. I'm interrogating you here.
You don't understand. This is living proof of what I've said for years. I got thrown out of academia for this. No respectable archaeological team would touch me. But now, now this will be huge.
The witness or accomplice or whatever you want to call him is officially now your problem.
One of many. Chauncey's gone. With the book. Eyes up here.
Agent. that's your name.
How well do you know Emilio Chauncey, Mr. Delacour?
I got this, see? Now listen here, perp. You're gonna tell me what I want to know, and maybe you'll walk out of here with the ability to remember your last name.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Frank.
Play rough. We can...
Rough? I'm sorry. It's the accent.
Yeah, dog jokes are funny. Speaking of dogs, you ever been vaccinated for rabies? That's better. Now let's take it from the top. Emilio Chauncey, founder of SIA, the largest network on the planet. Also, your good friend and employer.
Who's voicing Frank?
How do you like working with Emilio Chauncey? The stealing
Tim
of these
Blaney.
artifacts come with a good dental plan.
Oh. So he is the voice of Frank.
I don't know Emilio Chauncey. I heard the name tonight for the first time.
Right. You stole a book for him, but you don't even know the man. I know you don't know who we are. So let me fill you in. We're the guys who know everything about you.
So this is the actual Frank
You're a
voice
crackpot
actor.
historian
I thought it
of art.
sounded really close.
Excuse me, I'm a respected archaeologist and expert in antiquities from the ancient world. I wouldn't say that I'm the best, but... Well, actually, yeah, I would.
You're an expert at making art disappear. That's what you are. Now let's try this again. You work for Emilio Chauncey. How much do you know about his operation?
I don't work for Emilio Chauncey. I'm an independent contractor. I mean, hey, I offer my services, but don't you government types only work for the lowest bidder?
You think the government hires people like us? We're an elite agency whose reach extends beyond any government. And since you're in bed with a criminal mastermind, we can make you cease to exist. So help
So this
me
must
out.
be Laura Bailey's character
Tell me
then.
what you know.
Maybe I do know Chauncey.
Yeah.
Maybe we go way back. But I gotta admit, his friends sure have changed. I've never seen his bodyguards packing firepower like that. Hey, what caliber were those plasma guns, you think?
Actually, those are compressed xenon launchers. It's a common misconception, since they look a lot like plasma. But that's not important now. What did Chauncey want you to steal for him?
Well, obviously some type of alien artifact.
Yes, alien artifacts. What did they look like?
Huge, big arms, long noses. They spoke a language I couldn't really place. Kind of sounded like German, but...
Not the aliens. Those are Adorians. You already know who they are. What about the artifacts?
I don't know. Turn the job down. Maybe that was why they attacked. It's a good thing you cops showed up and saved them before I lasered them all. Pew, pew, pew. You saved a lot of alien lives today.
Don't make me laugh, kid. It took 2 whole MIB squads to contain those Adorians. It's their mating season this year, and that makes them extra feisty.
Oh God.
Stole something, and our team will find it.
The aliens are
Why
horny.
don't you make it easier?
I didn't need to know that, Frank.
Some old Egyptian relic.
What kind of relic we talking here? Like a sarcophagus? Pharaoh's nail clippers?
Which console is this on? Xbox
You
360.
have a problem with cats?
Invisible Xbox
Tough fight, man,
360.
I'll show you. Now, something tells me Chauncey's more of a bookworm. Did he ever mention any type of book to you?
A book? That makes sense. I mean, those aliens had a lot of eyes. They look like pretty avid readers. What are they, like the galaxy's librarians or something?
Hardly.
I wonder if this game has some Bolchinians.
The Dewey Just Millions are
It's
better
possible.
for those roles. No mouths and a separate brain just for categorization. Now, you give me some good info. Maybe I'll introduce you to one.
Info
User
about
lists
book.
worst licensed
Wish I
games.
could help you.
How about this? You stop being
This is
difficult
on
to
a
tell me what
user
I wanna
list
know,
for worst
and I'll
licensed
tell you
games.
What you want to know?
Okay.
Do we have a deal?
Sounds good, Agent Double D.
Mr. Chauncey is in way over his head here. He's dealing with forces beyond his size and scope. What can you tell me about them?
I don't know. But if I had to make a guess, their skill set might
Really?
be a bit
Bug's Life?
out of this world.
You could say that.
Bad?
The key is the book you
No.
acquired. Why is it so important to Chauncey?
How should I know? You're the one investigating it, right?
Mr. Delacour, there are 2 powers at play here that could destroy everything you hold dear. Assuming that there is anything you hold dear. And you're sitting there making snide comments.
Is Will Smith in this game? No, they could not afford Will Smith.
I don't make deals with the government.
You don't get it, do you? We're not with the government. To protect innocent civilians from
We're not with the government. Now pull your finger out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
Earth.
Look, a civil war has come to our planet, Mr. Delacour, and your employer is exploiting it. He's working with one side, the Aldorians, and that artifact you appropriated for him is making the other side, the Nakatans, a little nervous.
It's a book. I mean, I know I got excited the first time I read Huck Finn, but that doesn't mean...
Mr. Chauncey is meddling with something that, according to legend, could help him conquer the world. And he has a head start.
His website? Ooh. What, you send me an invite or something?
Take a close look.
What? There's nothing... I can't...
Your file says you were thrown out of your institution for insubordination.
I found proof that aliens contacted us in the ancient past.
You had a doctorate once. Do you like this lifestyle better?
I'm professionally disgraced. I'm a public joke.
What is the book's connection to Emilio Chauncey?
No, Tommy Lee Jones is not in this game either.
No.
Oh my god. What the fuck is this face animation? It's not. It's not animation. Animation implies some level of talent. Which this does not have. Oh man.
Agent O.
Chief.
CF, have you 2 read the papers this morning? As if I don't have enough to deal with. What with my 2 best agents gone missing. And now you can't even handle a routine extraction.
Agent O, I have this under control.
No, you don't. You wanted to move up from administrative
Abigail
duties.
Marlowe.
Fine. I gave you the opportunity.
Born
Did I
in the
make a
United
mistake?
Kingdom.
We nabbed Chauncey's accomplices. We have a bead on where he's headed. It's only a matter of time before we have them. Regulation 462 states...
Ladies?
Demoleculizer! Demoleculizer. Demoleculizer. Apparently this was released on Wii. It probably plays well. It probably plays well with a Wii remote. Bubbled. What? Bubbling guards. What? This is so stupid.
Where do these guys?
A Jackie Chan, a Rush Hour game without Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. You know, there's a Rush Hour television show without Jackie Chan or Chris Tucker.
Funding.
Well, you said they were going to do 500 questions, so I would hazard a guess about 18 hours. You have been discovered! 12 hours, 17 minutes, and 55 seconds. Well, I was the only person who guessed, so I had the closest guess. Which therefore makes me the winner. You bubble me, I bubble you.
I bet this place is a killer cafeteria. Literally. I'm not sure you could pay me to eat there.
How much was this game? Okay, I didn't actually put the invoice in this one. Okay, bear with me. I can get you that answer. This was an Amazon purchase, I'm fairly sure, so I can get you that information. Your orders. It was £2.71 plus postage. £4.47 total. So £4.47 total. £4.47 total. To buy it brand new, no, to buy it second hand in CEX is £4. So I paid 47 pence essentially for the privilege of getting it delivered to my door. So I spent £4.47 for this game.
Suits, ties. I thought my old prep school had a strict dress code.
Yeah, probably about $7. Yeah, that sounds about right. You said that there wasn't a single repeat player, which just goes to show how many people turned up for the stream, doesn't it? Hello, human. How's it going, Mafia Lion? It's funny bumping into you. After yesterday. How's it going, man? I would say long time no see, but it's a lie.
You are a stubbornly impressive man, Mr. Delacour.
Are you coming on to me?
I suppose Mr. Delacour could be an asset for this mission. MIB Reg 98 allows for deputizing civilians under extenuating circumstances.
With my two best agents gone missing, I suppose I can't be picky. Agent C,
Oh.
you can manage him.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell the story.
I work for myself. Period.
So I won't tell the
Someone
story.
point me to an Exit.
MIB Reg 7 states that we can't just let you walk out of here.
Can't do
When's
that.
Bully 2
So,
coming
you
out,
have two
Rockstar?
options.
This is Bully
One,
2.
You assist the MIB
Men
and help
in
us
Bully.
find the guy who's gonna paint the concrete with your guts.
No.
Or two, we rely
Screw
on
it.
them as back to
Okay.
kindergarten.
Mafia
I'm
Lion's
all about this. I
um,
love this plan.
mother dropped 4 boxes down the escalator. Oh. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny in retrospect. I'd like to see you play Manhunt. Manhunt is definitely a possibility. I hear it doesn't run very well on Windows 10, the Steam version. But I do know it's available on PlayStation 4 as a PS2 classic. So that's probably the way I'd play it, I would imagine. Is there a code to play as the men in white in this? Wait, there are men in white? The men in white keep offering to take me away. Haha. Hee hee ho ho to the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time. No cheats. Ooh. Suggested games on GameFAQs. Maybe I'll add those to my CEX basket. I thought the step would naturally take it down. I'm so sorry. It was fine. It was terrifying at the time, and I think we do need to fill in a near miss. A near miss sheet. But, you know, it's fine. Oh, I haven't upgraded this one, but I've upgraded this one. I can fill that in. That's just general HS2. That does need to be done. It was funny at the time. Yes, I said replacing a plastic box is quick. Replacing a human takes time. Well, you got to joke about it at the time, especially when the customer's shaking. Showing that the situation is fine is important. I find. I don't hate this. I don't hate this game. After the crap that was Morphex, this is refreshing. Is it much of a horror game? No, but at this point, anything could be a horror game if you want it to be. I could argue, you know, Terminator's a horror game, right? You know, it's the future and there's evil robots and they're killing people. I should play that crappy Terminator game where you're John Connor.
He has it. I want it.
That's simple, Mr. Delacour.
It's like a military shooter. It's like COD.
Simple. And please call me Peter.
Oh, that would be great. I could probably argue that's a horror game. If I tried hard enough. Anything could be a horror game. You're right, Skyrim is a horror game. We should play Skyrim immediately. 100 enemies, a Dorian crossbow. Okay, maybe that means it's time to change my weapon. Standard issue. Let's get 100 kills with this. I'm just mashing shoot. I've gotten 11 times multiplier here. That's crazy. Right. They require sniping. Did I actually die? A sexy Nordic experience full of murder and beauty. And bugs. No, I don't think you said anything particularly inaccurate there. I think that's quite accurate. And if you're lucky, you might take an arrow to the knee. I should actually use the shield more, seeing as I have it. Cheese wheels. Oh man, gotta love those cheese wheels. So I'm curious about console versions of Elder Scrolls games because they tend to not get patched as much. Are there any good duplication glitches for Skyrim on 360? Because I do love me an exploitable gaming experience.
Impressed yet?
Hardly.
Do MIB regs forbid you from smiling?
Regulation 29 implies it.
50 enemies with the standard issue. Is it just 50 enemies? Yeah, okay. I can use whatever gun I want. Not that I'm playing this just for achievements. That would be stupid. But I am totally playing this for the achievements, at least in part. Yes, saving the game as soon as you drop everything and then exit and rejoin the area quickly. They haven't fixed. Ooh. Ooh, yes. I want 1,000 cheese wheels. I want to have a house with a wife and 1,000 cheese wheels. I want to have so many cheese wheels, the game goes, oh, I can't handle this, and puts them all in a sack in the middle of the map. I know that happens in Oblivion. If you're in a dungeon and there's too many entities, it just puts all the loot in the dungeon into a sack in the center to try and avoid crashing. It's funny. I wonder if Skyrim does the same thing. That'd be funny. If it goes 0, 0 coordinates. Here's a sack of cheese wheels. Tri-barrel! Oh, it's time. All of a sudden, the game gave me another weapon. This is a really cheesy game, yes. And I'm enjoying every second of it. Hold RB. Press RB while holding left stick to the left or right in order to dodge. Sarlina's slam attack? Sarlina? Am I about to meet my alien waifu? I don't know. Sarlina sounds like a feminine name. How come he looks better in the FMV than he does in the in-game graphics? Oh no, this doesn't look like much of a waifu. I take back what I said. This isn't waifu material at all.
I don't understand the question.
She looks like a plant. You use fertilizer. Never mind.
To freeze Sarlina's body spots and then destroy them with a single shot. Right, okay. Ah. I see. It slowly fills the house and kills all the NPCs inside, and you don't get blamed for the deaths. Oh. I could just imagine a Let's Game It Out style video where I do that. Creative ways to murder NPCs and not get blamed for it. Skyrim edition. I want to commit wanton murder and get away with it. Here's how you do it. And you'll be like O.J. Simpson in no time. It works with child NPCs. Oh man. Must swap notes with you at some point. There's loads of cutscenes in this game. Like loads of FMVs where there doesn't really need to be. It doesn't make the game any less monotonous.
What difficulty is this set at?
What? What difficulty is this set at? Miss me with that fourth wall shit. Oh god. I got eaten. I wasn't expecting that. Boss battle starts from the beginning. Okay.
What kind of fertilizer did you use for her?
I don't understand the question.
She looks like a plant. You use fertilizer to... Never mind. Too close, too close.
Game wants me to use cover. Honestly, that feels slow. This is still a better boss than anything that I fought in Morph X.
It's a lot more gooey than the others, isn't she?
I wouldn't let any of that get on you. On the last run, Agent Q developed a burning rash on 53% of his body.
Shattered expectations. Why did... I'm shooting at this guy. What?
What kind of fertilizer did you use for her?
I don't understand the question.
She looks like a plant.
Am I meant to be shooting the string that comes out of its mouth?
Too close, too close.
It just works. You can trust me, I was in the chess club. Oh really, you play chess? How does the knight move? It just works. I see. It just works. Yes. I'm curious to see how Microsoft acquiring Bethesda will affect the new Elder Scrolls. I am excited for it. Let's defeat this overgrown pineapple. How do I get out of... Are there any guides for this game? Salina boss fight. Okay. You have to spray at the head and hope for the best. Mouth is made up of 4 petals. You have to shoot them individually by aiming wide. 4 petals in the mouth. Okay. Spray and pray. This is when any other game would come along and say, would you like to switch into easy mode, you fucking loser?
What kind of fertilizer did you use for her?
I don't understand the
What kind of fertilizer? Miracle Grow, now shut the fuck up and kill it.
Too close, too close.
Are you winning, son? I don't know. It was Poundland fertilizer. If Poundland fertilizer makes my pineapple stalks grow this strong,
burning rash on 53% of his body.
The little cutscenes don't help. Like, they're just annoying.
What difficulty is this set at?
Futile.
Got it. Now I know what I'm meant to be aiming for. 2 for 40G? 2?! So that was a training
You will be aiding not just
program.
our agency, but humanity. For the time being, your dress, conduct, and weaponry will all be sanctioned by our special services. You will not stand out in any way. Your entire image is crafted to leave no lasting memory with anyone you encounter. You are no longer working against the system. You're not working for it either. You are above the system, over it, beyond it. We are them, we are they. We are the Men in Black. And on a temporary basis, you are one too.
Whey! I did it. I don't remember anything from the Men in Black movies apart from a very convoluted set of puzzles in a pizzeria. The Bull Chinian, who gets knocked out by getting his chin punched. I remember the universe being a game of marbles. And I remember
Can I ask why we're standing 50 stories up
a
across
really
from the sea?
elaborate scene where they climb
You've been in there before. You know the inner
a
workings.
radio
We tailed the guy.
antenna or a TV
Agency's
antenna
already
in like the
inside,
third
undercover
movie.
at some shindig Chauncey is throwing for his investors. She should keep everybody occupied while you break in.
Jump Street like
Anything
21
else?
Jump Street.
Yeah, don't get killed.
Or a different Jump Street.
You okay?
Yeah, concrete broke my fall. What? How can I hear you?
We installed a subdermal communicate implant in your cochlea.
That's why my butt hurts.
Your ear, chimp. Now watch it. I see a dozen Adorians from here.
He doesn't see his dead friend on the floor.
She will alert you if things go haywire. Sneak in.
That's
hack
funny.
security, and find the book. Our best agents went missing on this case, so be careful. Rookies have a mortality rate of 78.3% on their first mission.
Channing Tatum.
78.
The name rings a bell. Wasn't he one of those,
I might have fudged the numbers a bit just for you.
like, supermodel
What's the
men?
deal with this book?
I don't know, but Chauncey wants it. And he works with the Adorians. They've been in a civil war with the Nakatans for like 3 millennia. Their fight has come to Earth. That's when we got involved.
Chauncey must have it in a safe somewhere.
You have been discovered. I've been found!
Our best agents went missing on this case, so be careful. Rookies have a mortality rate of 78.3% on their first mission.
78.3 seems excessively high to me.
What was that?
I might have fudged the numbers a bit just for you.
What was that?
So what's the deal with this book?
Oxygen-rich atmosphere.
I don't know, but Chauncey wants it. And he works with the Adorians. They've been in a civil war with the Nakatans for like 3 millennia. Their fight has come to Earth. That's when we got involved.
Chauncey must have it in a safe somewhere around here. right alongside his other precious collection, rare 8-bit video games.
Nice.
What was that?
I remember in like the late 2000s, women were fawning over
Just shadows.
Channing Tatum. I remember thinking then his name sounded like some spell to summon an eldritch monster. MIB International was a failure. That was the one that came out right on the cusp of Corona, wasn't it? I mean, from what I hear, it was a bad movie, but it's hard to say that it would have been a flop if, say, more people were going to the cinema. It's out on DVD and Blu-ray now, right? I take it it's not worth watching.
At least I came dressed for the occasion.
Nice talking to you, Katiana.
Katiana?
What part of sneak in don't you understand? I'm undercover trying to find out about our missing agents and distract from your supposed break-in.
You keep our host over there busy while I find his safe and the door code. Chauncey regularly changes his security system. Smart. But he also has to let everyone know how smart he is. Dumb. So one of these people might know something.
And how am I supposed to keep him busy?
Try your eyes. They're quite lovely when they're not covered by
It
sunlight.
was really bad for me.
Better plan.
It might be worth watching on account of how terrible it is, then.
Hello, handsome.
He's the guy from the beginning. What? Imagine controlling this on foot section using one of these and pointing at the screen. Oh yeah. Goodbye, Man in Black. Alas, it's a shame I can't actually use that gun. Wait. Everything that can be scanned will be highlighted. So I don't even have to guess. This game is going to hand all the achievements to me on a silver platter. I won't even have to work for any of them. I wonder if I can talk to everybody.
Hey, great party, huh? Hey, that is a gorgeous dress you're wearing.
Please, has that line ever worked for you?
Well, I was kind of hoping it would work for me tonight.
Hey, great party, huh? Hi. You guys work at SIA?
We handle security programming. We work with Roger Green, which means we work and he takes the credit.
Oh, so you're the people keeping this place safe, huh? Sounds like an exciting job.
It is. When we actually get to do anything, Roger rarely does any real work.
House party starring the Game Grumps. Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump.
Programming related? Yes.
The house party. You're talking about the same house party game where you can just like
Certainly not his
strip
personality.
naked and just walk around the party naked, right?
True. He does have a way of always ending up
The true house party experience. EscapeRoute needs a sci-fi month and an asset flip month. EscapeRoute, have you played one of the Fable games on PC? No, I have not played any of the Fable games on PC. I have played Fable 1 on the original Xbox and Fable 2 on the Xbox 360. Not all the way through.
No, don't turn around. And now she's giving him the silent treatment. She's the jealous type.
The devs added Dan and Aaron to House Party. For real? Why? Why? Why would I want to play as Aaron Hansen naked?
Hey, great party, huh? Hey, great party, huh?
Hey, great party, huh? The devs will like send us suggestions. Oh my god. And someone said, you know what? Wouldn't it be great if...
No. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a friend of Roger's.
Is that so?
Hey, that is a...
Please.
Hey, that's a really nice dress you're wearing. Can you take it off for me?
Hey, great party, huh? Do you work here at SIA?
Yeah, loads of fun. Do I work here? I'm the guy holding the place together. I even designed the security system at Big C's New Mexico place.
Hey,
I built it
great party,
and I'm
eh?
in charge of maintaining it.
Hey.
So you're the guy who calls the cops if anything bad happens?
No, not really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some important cop calling to do.
Yeah, he's got some work to do. He's just standing there. Hey, great party, huh?
Hi.
We had any stack. Yep.
Hey.
Talk to the nearby people to find useful information. I did. I talked to everyone the game will let me talk to. Artificially enhanced with silicon. Maybe I can talk to these beautiful ladies. Nope. They don't exist. For women who don't exist, they sure have a lot of collision. If you know what I mean. Maybe the bellhop can get me a drink.
Hey, great party, huh?
Hey, great party, huh?
Hey, great party, huh?
I can't just walk in. I can't run. Hey, great party, huh? Hey, great party, huh? Hey, 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 great party, huh? I feel stupid when it's a game designed for kids and I don't know what to do next.
I don't think I've introduced myself. William Hardy.
William Hardy? The William Hardy? Shoot! I'm Roger Green. I was one of the people they called in after you breached NASA's firewall. Oh, that was my toughest job yet. Whoa, you sure messed up their system, huh? Wow, this is great.
Those NASA guys were amateurs. I mean, really, you can't base your security solely on what they taught you in college. I bet this place is even better secure than that, right?
Of course it is. And it's not just the code. Our critical assets are inside the net of gamma overdrive modulators. Completely invisible. Yet, it'll fry your cortex if you so much as touch it. Got the idea from watching...
Yo, it's Sushi. I'd be that person that would just be like, screw this party, I'm going home.
They have a very specific radiation signature. HQ will reconfigure your scanner to detect it. We find the modulators, we find Chauncey's safe.
Gamma overdrive modulators? Woof! What are you protecting? The Holy Grail?
Something more important, I'm sure. Source code, family pictures, video games. I don't even care. I only set up the system for the fun of it. Whatever it protects is Emilio's business.
Gather information about Chauncey's hidden room. Use the scanner to find the Gamma Overdrive modulator. Gamma Overdrive. Gamma! Gamma! Find the Gamma Overdrive modulator! The Irish goodbye, as people call it. Just leave without telling anyone. Gamma!
Okay, I found the modulators. The room seems to be about 10 meters north of your position.
I can't see anything. Wait, this might be it. The entrance is masked by a statue. Massive steel door, retinal scan lock. No way we can get past it unless we have Chauncey's eyes. Literally.
I think we can do it with some help from Green. Or rather, his computer. We gotta find a way to draw Roger away for a minute and download his security keys.
Next objective. Find a way to draw Roger Green away from his tablet. Roger? Roger Green?
Hey, I misplaced my phone. Can I use your tablet to check my email?
Sorry, man. Nobody. I mean, nobody touches the computer but me. Security. You understand?
Isabel over there asked me to tell you that she needed to speak to you in private. Immediately. She said you know what this is about?
She wants to speak to me? Oh, God, this is about the masseuse. Oh, I'm sure of that. Excuse me.
What the fuck is this game? Updating leaderboards, because of course that's really important. Gotta let everyone know how good I am at Men in Black Alien Crisis. How good I am at finding stuff at the party. Pepsi Max. Well, yes and no. It's actually Polish Pepsi Lime. This stuff comes in a 2.25 litre bottle. It's amazing. I've never tasted anything as good as this, seriously. In terms of Pepsi sodas.
Brainwashing. Come on! Anything? You said this book has the power to enslave people's minds!
It do, but not to waste it power on pitiful humans.
Funny, you didn't complain when I used it power on those 2 MIB agents that you caught sneaking around.
Enough! We do what we say we do. We provide our DNA code for you website algorithm. You break down wills.
DNA code for a website algorithm.
Get rich. Now, we get book. First, Nakadans on this planet die. Then all Nakadans die.
What is this plot?
I have big plans for this beauty. But I have plans for that hot little beauty out there, too.
Why not just try asking around for coffee, Chauncey?
He has the book! Shoot him!
He has the book! Shoot him!
Peter, come in. What's your status?
I got good news and bad news. The good news is that I have the book.
Do I hear gunfire?
That's kind of the bad news.
I knew this would happen. Meet at Rendezvous Point Gamma.
Right, Gamma.
Rendezvous Point Gamma. Gamma!
Fine, just get out of there.
Gamma!
Means that I'm done, right?
Are you out of the penthouse yet?
Not.
Gamma!
Have you discovered the connection between Chauncey and the aliens?
Well,
Then you're not done.
Look, there's aliens running around shooting. Maybe you might want to think about leaving the building, Mr. Civilian. What do we got? This is pretty rough. This game is so rough. They're taking advantage of the fact that I can't shoot through the civilians. This enemy AI is sneaky. LB, did you complete Morphex? I did. Morphex was completed this morning. Actually, it was more like afternoon when I started it.
Thanks.
Reg 513. The investigation comes first. But always look out for your partner.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
I'd like it if I don't have to do another talking scene ever again. Just feels like they shoehorned that in, because otherwise the game would feel too short.
Chauncey's gone, along with any evidence of the Aldorians. But at least we found Agents J and K. Or rather, their statues.
Take a ride. I know a guy might have some answers. What? You don't appropriate ancient relics for a decade without making a few
Agent J and Agent K.
You need an appointment.
Hey, we're with the TSA Division 6. Your boss has been smuggling clothes in his luggage for far too long.
Dr. Thurgood, they just barged in.
Agent C.
Agent C?
Thurgood.
You know this guy? Holy crap.
This isn't an immigration issue, Thurgood. We're here because Peter believes you have some information that may pertain to a case.
It's fine, Miss Sterrett. I'll take it from here.
You knew the truth, Thurgood. You knew about aliens on Earth, and you still joined the crowd calling for my head.
Well, for a fringe lunatic, you were too good of an investigator, Peter. I suppose it was inevitable you would join the MIB.
So, hold on. Let me get this straight. I think your chat might be frozen. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me get this straight. So, Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith get a mention in this game, but it's because they got turned into stone statues. Oh!
Maybe.
Well, I'm wearing this suit because I look good in it. I am not one of them. And it's still Dr. Delacour to you. You couldn't take that away from me.
We found the Book of Nemu. We need your help to make sense of it.
A book? Sure. Well, leave it there on the table, and I'll have my graduate students peruse it as soon as they have a spare minute.
It's not just a book. It's the Book of Nemu. Legendary artifact, made of gold, alien origins. Stop me when this starts ringing a bell.
The Book of Nemu? Well, what next? Aladdin's lamp? You know, the fact that some of your theories have indeed proven correct certainly does not mean that all of them are.
Look at the cartouche on the cover. You seen this before? Nemu. This is all I've been able to decipher so far, but the rest looks pretty familiar. You are possibly the world's best Egyptologist, Thurgood, and besides, you owe me.
The Book of Nemu does not exist. Well, or at least, not the mythical object of power. Now, I lost interest in this subject a long time ago. Now, if you're done wasting my time, I'd like to return to my work.
Tell you what, how about we open the book to page 1? It'll only take a minute, right?
I'd strongly advise against it. I mean, if it is indeed old, that doesn't mean it is the Book of Nemu. Mind you, who knows what bacteria lie dormant in its pages. And as I said, leave it here, and I will look at it later.
All right, you know what? I am done with the good cop. How would you like it if I dragged you back to your peers by your slimy little tentacles? Maybe then we'll see who's the fringe lunatic.
Mr. Delacour, that's enough. Code 487-7 stipulates that an agent will under no circumstance reveal the true nature of an alien entity. Exposure is the opposite of what we do, so stand down. Please.
Hey, check it out. When it's next to this hypocritical cactus, the book glows. How do you explain that, you two-faced vegetable?
Oh, I see. It glows. Therefore, it must be a prehistoric Egyptian artifact of awesome power. A $1 toy from Chinatown can do that. Please, Agency. I have important work to get back to. Unlike the former Dr. Delacour here, I actually do earn an honest living.
Yeah, honest, sure. Says the alien in disguise. You don't mind if I just look around your office for a bit, hmm?
Fine, well, yes, if you must, but don't touch anything.
We could really use your help on this, Thurgood. For the safety of the planet.
Well, I'll do my best. You know, I always help the men in black.
That's what I know this guy from.
I see you haven't filled out Form 415-Z. You only have 2 weeks before the deadline.
Kung Tofu and François Fromage in Food Fight. Ah, yes.
Well, that's Zenoism. You know my race doesn't believe in linear concepts of time.
But you do believe in having an updated blue card, correct? Because without one, we can throw you off planet on the next shuttle to Alpha Centauri.
You can't be serious.
Octanor Accord, Section 223, Subsection 5-1. I should think you know it.
Praise be to you, daughter of Ra, slayer of
The prayer of Sir Ket, yes. Yes, so your life of crime hasn't
A Men in Black game for the PC. Would that be the same one as the PS2?
Oh, seeing your restoration lab made me feel all nostalgic. No, wait, I meant angry. Thanks for taking away my dreams.
Oh, spare me the weeping. You did it yourself with your foolish urge to expose the greatest cover-up in history. Well, I mean, what did you think would happen? If it hadn't been me, someone else would have shot you down eventually. Yes.
You mean he sounds a bit like Patrick Moore? Rest in peace.
We typically just ignore those who are obvious crackpots.
Got a very interesting circuit back there, Thurgood. Don't you think the writing on the cover of this book looks a lot like the inscription on her dress?
Yes, well, we discovered it in ancient Assur, in what we assume to be the tomb of Tudia, the first king of the Assyrian period. But I'd have to thoroughly examine both texts before I could say anything.
Patrick Moore plays a xylophone. Patrick Moore plays a xylophone. Patrick.
Praise be to you, mighty Nethera, daughter of Aser. Don't pretend like you've never seen the glyphs on the book before. They're identical to the ones in the obsidian statuette. You deciphered the writing, you can read it. Praise be to you, Nemu.
Thurgood?
Yes, Patrick Moore plays a xylophone. Patrick. A little something for you later, Sushi. Oh! YouTube is doing its studio thing. Ah. Studio link thing. Lamau. Should work for you, though. Patrick. Anti-gravity grenade.
Hold on to important evidence, thank you.
You were there too? Or, I'm sorry, were you too busy thinking up a new regulation about rolling toilet paper the MIB way?
You don't like me, do you, Mr. Delacour?
Kidnapping tends to put Dr. Delacour in a bad frame of mind.
That and people in authority.
Welcome to the internet circa 2007. Patrick.
You read my file. It's part
I
of
feel
my
like it's
charm.
older than that, actually.
There is no mention of charm. Target's coming.
It's a classic Weeble short. An older one, actually.
Take the ugly one!
How do I change my...
Target neutralized.
Controls. Change attachment. Hold A. Ah. Okay. Ah, that's pretty sweet. That's kind of almost fun.
Reloading.
Dare I say it, I'm enjoying the anti-gravity grenade. A little too much. This is kind of neat. That's fun. That's a bit too much fun.
Target neutralized.
But the bad guys won't spawn in until it's appeared. This game is classic human propaganda. We're not here to hurt you. Let us in. Trust us. I'm pro-alien. But there aren't that many pro-alien video games out there. Welcome, real genuine alien, Thyrak. Or Thythrak. Thyrak. I do apologize. My human vocal cords are not capable of producing your name as it exactly sounds, but I have given it an honest college try. He T-posed before I shot him. I can imagine.
Got him. Or it, whatever.
But isn't Destroy All Humans a good example of aliens destroying humans when you say that you're not here to hurt us, yet Destroy All Humans was fun? Something doesn't add up here. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill. Makes me wonder if there's a good Star Trek game on 360. I guess there isn't, unless I want to fly as Starship, which I don't. Oh yeah, there's that shitty Star Trek game based on the J.J. Abrams films. I know exactly how I feel about that game. It sucks.
I'm pinned down. Grenade!
I know there's a great Star Trek game on PlayStation 2. I think there's a Deep Space Nine game that's based on, get this, it's based on the Quake engine. And I would like to give that a play. I bet that's a lot of fun.
Recharging.
Yeah. A Star Trek game based on a Quake engine. "60 enemies with the noisy cricket. 250 enemies tri-barrel, 350 enemies tri-barrel. Banger. Right, okay. Hey, Soy. ERB to play this till he gets all the achievements. Well, it's one of the reasons why I've favoured Xbox 360 games this month. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't favouring 360. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't favouring 360 for the...
Target neutralized.
It's just occurred to me that I can actually bubble humans to get them out of here. So I don't have to deal with them. How's it going, Soy? Got to get that sweet gamer score. Oh, you know it. I mean, I have always wanted to play this, so... That's why I ordered it especially for this. Spooky streams. Oh. Boss battle. Haven't I fought one of these already? Yes. In the first level, actually. This is the first boss I fought. Oh, the anti-grav grenades don't work on him. Okay.
Take cover.
Got him. 10 upgrade points. That's excessive. Now is time for father-son bonding. Now is time for chili. Thank you for participating in our drill. I remember that. I remember that about the Men in Black movies. Thank you for participating in our drill. This game is bad, though. For real. This game is horrendous. And I'm loving it so much. Activision Blizzard. Oh no, another flying car segment. Oh, you know it.
Don't let them get away.
Hey, don't worry, I got this. Now, are you sure these guns are calibrated properly?
The guns are fine. It might be your eyes.
What?
Don't lose them.
Stop distracting me!
Look out, more behind us.
Why not fly a little higher, huh? Did you get anything for achievements? Okay. So... how achievements work? They have a number attached to them. And that number corresponds to this score here, 99312. This score tells people how good at video games I am. Not that having a high gamer score matters, but I kind of want to breach, well, you can see where I am, right? You can see where I am, right? I want to hit that glorious 100,000, baby. And I'm so close. I can practically taste it. Yeah! Another one. Oh, man. Own the road? Why? Is that 70 bikers? Oh boy! Hey Ant, how's it going? I can't see what's going on, it's so beautiful. Dude, Steven Smash. Steven Smash, dude. What the fuck even, man?
No, they didn't. They're just going to New Mexico.
How do you know?
All of Chauncey's entourage...
What is your opinion on the Men in Black movies? From what I remember of them, they are funny.
Listen, about before...
But I remember very little of them.
Sorry. And thanks for saving us. You're welcome, Peter.
Yo, welcome, Sith. Chief and Smash, it's possible. I think we got a good chance of Ale Naja. Think about, like, the complicated nature of placing blocks and redoing every stage for game mechanics for Steve. Now imagine they introduce Ale Naja, who's a straightforward fighter, but she would come with a Puyo Puyo mode, which uses all the animations and character models from the Smash Brothers game, but has Puyo Puyo gameplay, and when you finish someone with like a 10 chain combo, you activate the final smash. I mean, come on, that would be amazing.
Wolfstein, Humperdinck, and Van Cloud Associates, I have a delivery of slightly delicate materials.
Mr. Chauncey is not expecting his delivery of rare action figures until next week.
Rare action figures?
My apologies for the surprise visit, but we came into possession of an item we believe Mr. Chauncey would like for his special collection.
Please hold it up to the camera. Wait. It was just working earlier. Can you please be more specific on the nature of the item?
It's the Ito Shumai Masterpiece Collection. Every piece the Grandmaster ever directed, from his early standards to his later experimentations.
That? Oh, Mr. Chauncey already has a copy.
It's a new series.
Thank you for your time. We'll see you at the appointed time next week.
Isn't this improper to share over an open communication channel?
Oh, yes, of course. Naturally. But I can't just let you in at the moment. We're having a bit of a meeting up here.
Understandable, but perhaps if Mr. Chauncey were to understand the delicacy of the situation.
How so?
Kingdom Hearts is certainly possible.
I have information
in
of an
Smash.
Egyptian nature that might appeal
It's
to
certainly
your employer.
possible.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're referring
But
to. Please leave the premises, or I shall be forced to contact
is
you.
it likely?
What if I said I was the authorities?
Then again, I'm the person who, before Steve, would have said Steve wasn't likely for Smash Brothers. So,
You see, the
you can't rule anything out at this point. We could still get Goku.
What type of replica is that ray gun?
No, it's an actual ray gun, a gun that
We've got a dev
shoots
here who's gone back on his word time and time and time again.
Mr. Chauncey does not have time for pranksters selling silly toys that...
Oh, what I mean is, please go right in, sir.
The alien was hiding behind a control panel. Oh, man. Some form of Fortnite content. I would hate that. How would Fortnite work in Smash Brothers? They should just give us They should just give us a spirit event, and then that's it. Fortnite content done.
Target neutralized. Try not to blow my face off.
ray blast bounce.
Yeah, me costume. You know, give us the pink
I
bear
don't think you know me.
from Fortnite.
Please,
No,
read
no,
like
not
big
that.
block letters.
You arrogant. You don't know.
Yeah. You try to hide your accent. You're insecure of the throat you put in those vowels. Born in Russia or the Ukraine. Grew up in the States in a tough neighborhood, say Queens? Had to escape.
And the dog is Buck.
Yeah, but you still couldn't shake your past. And that's why when you got the chance to join the MIB, you did. Maybe you can finally outrun the old country. Your mom and dad, your 7 sisters, your boyfriend, the crook who got shot on the streets at the age of 18. That's why you're so guarded. You think letting anyone in makes you weak. Come on, tell me I'm wrong.
You are. It was Brooklyn, Brighton Beach.
Thank you, Anna. John Wick in Smash. The trailer begins. Isabel is just sitting on a level, minding her own business. Wario comes along. Punches her. Blue! MGS alert sound. John Wick lands on the stage.
Reloading.
Getting a lot of upgrade points, actually. I just said that exactly the same point that I got 50 upgrade points total. What do you think of Resident Evil 7? I finished it last month. What do you think? That game gets scarier, but it's not a super scary game. No. There's some pretty good psychological horror stuff near the end, but generally speaking, it's a... I actually get ammo for weapons? Oh. That's the first time I've ran out of ammo on a weapon. Guess because I was just shooting it willy-nilly.
Get behind cover. Stop shooting civilians, Agent.
I'm not. Spice of life. Defeated enemies using 10 different combos. What? What did you think of Code Veronica? I think Code Veronica is too slow and too old-fashioned for me to enjoy in a modern gaming sense. But I very much appreciate its style of writing, sense of humor, and that one of the main characters of the game is a mouse that lives in a locker. It's going to be people who say, what? When I say that, but one of the main characters of Code Veronica is a mouse that lives in a locker. I think his name is DJD, and he's a mouse. Look it up. I think his name's DJD. He writes a diary, which you can find the pages of in the game, and he's a mouse. You actually see him in several scenes. There's one scene where he runs out of a locker when you enter a room. He is a main character. Code Veronica, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anything that game does not do, does not have? And Steve Burnside. Was that his name? Or Steve Burns or something like that? Is it Steve Burnside? Well, I'm Steve. He's fucking incredible. By incredible, I mean an incredible pain in the ass. What if I want to bubble a human? I have to switch to another weapon? Really? Okay, cool. It doesn't feel like I've played 2 hours of this at all. If I'm going to build a PC for playing VR games, Matzo, what graphics card should I go for? Because I'll build the PC around the graphics card. I'll get the power supply, motherboard, processor I need to best suit the graphics card. Let's assume I want to buy a brand new thing. I don't want to use anything from this PC that I currently use, as I want to delegate that to a streaming machine, video game development, music creation, video editing. RTX 2080. Isn't there a card coming out soon that's supposedly getting rave reviews that's just been delayed? But I want that one.
You got him, or it, whatever.
Oh, is that the 3070? Spawnwave talked about it. I don't usually watch Spawnwave, but, you know. Saying this in a way that doesn't make me sound like a complete creep, I kind of see the dude from Spawnwave as a role model, in a way. He has videos that get an exceptional amount of views. He also works out, and he's muscular as fuck. So I subbed back to him again.
Hey, watch this suit!
He's an engineer. Ah.
Recharging.
Yeah! 200 enemies with the banger, baby. Is it only 200 with the banger? Yes. Smile for the camera. Neutralized 7 humans in story mode. Oh yeah! Agent Stallone? Agent Unity store asset. No. I wonder if there's any clue what engine this runs on. Physics, speed tree. Physics and speed tree. Rad game tools. Do you reckon it could be running on Gamebryo?
What, you want a medal? Ladies first.
RTX 2070, 2080. NVIDIA graphics cards play along with AMD processor, yeah?
No clue what that means, but I can almost read these. They're very similar to ancient Egyptian and...
I can mix match.
Sumerian, I think? See, in case of emergency...
I'd be looking to get the best RAM.
Run to the nearest escape pod.
I'm talking about a PC I would be saving up for 2 months to build.
How did Chauncey finagle this?
Alright, okay. Sounds like a plan then. An AMD Ryzen.
Contact the Adorians who told him about the book. Right, let's take them.
No, we're going
Ryzen
quiet.
7, okay.
Meet me on the opposite side.
An RTX 2080.
Sure is convenient that these aliens
And then I'll keep this computer for video editing.
Quiet.
Oh, it's another stealth section.
You know, for an advanced space-traveling race, I was expecting a bit more security.
For an art thief, I was expecting a bit more quiet. Look at all this open space here.
Imagine the heating bill. Woof.
Stable, huh? Well. Stable, well, I'd still be using the i7 in this, the i5 in this machine, and using it for video editing and for, like, using streams and XSplit. I mean, I probably won't be streaming from the VR compatible, the VR ready gaming PC. I know it's going to sound sad, but I'm building a PC to play Half-Life Alyx. Basically. I mean, probably. Probably. I'm probably building it just to play Half-Life Alyx. But if I can future-proof it a little... Yes, trying to stream from it from the same time would be an issue. Absolutely. That's why I would still be pumping out HDMI from the PC into a capture card. Yeah, not ideal, but that way I'd be able to play games on Max on PC. and still use the current PC for video capture. There's no need to go to those lengths. Just knowing what sort of processor and what sort of graphics card to be looking at, I can figure out the rest myself. Because I can work backwards from which motherboard is recommended for both of these, and then which RAM is recommended for both of these, and I can work backwards. Is this RAM compatible with this motherboard?
On it.
Bing, bing,
Oh, wait,
bing.
wait. Now I'm on it. 3,000 years ago, the Adorians and Akkadans were on the brink of a civil war, but the crown prince of Adoria, Nemu, and the daughter of the Akkadan prime minister, Nethra, fell in love. They planned to unite their lands by marrying at a neutral site, Earth. Instead, spies sabotaged their ships, phasing them into null space.
How long to beat?
They've remained ever
Alien
since, stuck
Crisis.
just outside of normal space-time.
No wedding meant no peace.
How long is Alien
and the
Crisis?
two sides have been fighting ever since.
Main story, 3 hours, 1
Translation
minute.
Sounds interesting. It says the book can reactivate the crew and the ship. That looks bad.
The book can unlock the immense power
Demon's
of this
Crest
warship,
live in 89
winning
minutes.
The wealth of 2 planets for whoever activates
Okay.
it. It would tip the scales of the war.
And conquer Earth in the process. Huh? I'm so happy you found me, Peter. 2 birds
One
and
Potter?
all that, 1 loose end tied up, and the future Mrs. Chauncey.
Good luck with that.
Ah, but you see, Adorian technology isn't just about weaponry. Their social coding was the foundation for Sia.
It's been subtly reprogramming people for years now, hasn't it?
Subliminally making mankind more accepting of a dictatorial overlord. I'll help win the war for Adoria, and when I come back to Earth, I will be worshipped as a god. Nemu Otao. Read it, Peter.
Be ready.
Mamo Nemu Ra Tom Tana.
Where is Nethra?
Cerebro Accelerator.
What's it saying?
Just run.
Ah! Bullet time. Bullet time.
I got him. Or it, whatever.
That's pretty neat. You unlocked bullet time, but we can't call it that. Super hot cross Men in Black crossover.
Target neutralized.
Super hot.
Take the ugly one.
Is that because Will Smith is super got? What sort of upgrades are there for the cerebral accelerator? I've only got 2 upgrade points. Never mind. This is way better than it had any right to be. I've said that a lot these past 2 months. Like, I'm the arbiter for whether a game deserves to be good or not.
I got him. Or it, whatever.
Drop your weapons.
I will admit that when I started playing this, I had no idea what to expect. I was quickly confused.
Whatever happened to Chauncey, it didn't work. The ship registered him as an unlawful entry and armed its self-destruct sequence so it wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Oh, crap.
But over the course of playing this, I don't think I am that confused anymore. Like, at this point, it's pretty clear to me what kind of game this is. Is honestly a very different take on the licensed video game. This I can honestly get behind. And I'm gonna come out and say, I am glad I gave this a chance. I've been pleasantly surprised. It's not doing anything particularly clever.
Target neutralized.
But it's stupid fun. And honestly, I need that after MorphX. I need stupid fun. What kind of game is this? Video. What color? What flavor did you get? Blue. Do you prefer this over MorphX? Absolutely.
It's telling its crew to relocate to a McCadden ship, which has been reactivated.
I absolutely prefer this over MorphX.
What? Where? How?
Must be some safety feature. One ship goes down, get to another.
But it's McCadden?
I don't know. I'm new here, remember?
MorphX has some great ideas that it stole from other more successful games. And then it bumbles its... Whoa! It bumbles its way towards being a competent video game, which it just about manages. So, yes, I did like MorphX, but I didn't love it. Not even close. There were certainly parts of the experience that I found less than pleasant. That's true about a lot of video games, you know. There's always that one level or one section that just is awful. it's just for more effects, that was the last 4 hours of the game. Of the 8-hour game. Or I guess the last 3.5 hours of the 7-hour game. I think that's about what it worked out to in the end. Oh, it's a driving level.
Well, what if I didn't know? Would they give me a semi-painful death? Maybe even pseudo-painful? Maybe?
Why does this feel like epic final boss material? Die! Because you are so nicely. Assert fail. Achievement unlocked.
Oh, man.
Hang on!
Enemy mothership approaching! The hatches are open!
We need immediate extraction. There's no time to waste. The second ship is armed. If the self-destruct did all this, there's no telling what kind of damage a fully armed vessel could do.
It's
What?
so
That one
thick!
This did mention Nethera. You think he was holding out on us?
I bet my worthless degree on it.
Bum bum bum! Shut the fuck up, Tim Sweeney. Thick so stew, don't advertise.
Something's not right.
Hold! The Nicadan!
Well, at least we know we have the right place. Why are they here?
Nicadans are social beings. They can sense each other's emotions. Even their tech is hooked up to their biorhythms.
The ship's active. The Nicadans know something's up. So what better place to look than where the Adorians went ballistic? Hey, you coming, Frank?
Well, you know, someone has to make sure we don't get ticketed for double parking.
You got the front door?
Sneak in the back and meet me at the...
Oh, another stealth section.
Not to get yourself killed.
Why, Agent C, I didn't...
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork.
Oh,
You got the front door?
Sneak in the back and meet me at Thurgood's office.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, why agency edit.
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork.
Come out.
Uh-oh. More uglies.
Come out, come out. Slowly. It's the man in black!
Fuck. There was another one. Oh, seriously? That's a restart? There's no checkpoint?
Sneak in the back and meet me at Thurgood's office.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, why agency edit.
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork.
Ding, ding, ding. Bing.
You got the front door?
Sneak in the back and meet me at Thurgood's office.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, why agency edit.
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork.
One. Next song.
What was that?
Next song.
Uh-oh. More uglies.
Who's there? Come out. Hold it loud.
Fuck.
Something's not right.
A new cooler.
Sneak in the back and meet me at Thurgood's
Does that imply I had a cooler to begin with?
Oh, why agency edit.
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork.
How do coolers work? What do I put in them?
Uh-oh. More uglies.
Oh, do you mean like a heatsink? Do you mean a heatsink? Are you using fancy modern terms on me?
You got the front door?
I'll probably use the one that comes with the processor. That's what I did with this machine.
Oh, why
I used the one that came with my i5.
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork.
I'm not looking to set up a Cray supercomputer
Uh-oh. More uglies.
to run my VR games.
What was that? Do you like my costume? Oxygen-rich atmosphere is playing tricks on my eyes. Come out, Chloe.
Oh, come on!
You got the front door?
I appreciate the gesture, but knowing what graphics card I should probably get, and knowing what processor I should probably get, I can probably work the rest of this out by myself.
And you know paperwork. Uh-oh. More uglies.
And any processor worth its weight will come with a heatsink. I hate video games that force me to wait. Come on! Not gonna let me fire 2 shots.
You got the front door?
Sneak in the back and meet me at Thurgood's office.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, why agency edit.
Too much extra paperwork.
And you know paperwork. Uh-oh. More uglies.
Games that force me to wait. Awful. Awful.
Man, how many of them are there? Note to self, MIB fieldwork requires loose pants and an extra set of underwear.
Right, thank you. Awful section over. These stealth sections have got to be the weakest. Absolute weakest part of this game. Hands down. But when that's the weakest part of the game, honestly, the rest of it can't be that bad. Every game, every achievement sponge like this has a section that's awful. Cars, for instance. Cars Mater National has this. Tractor tipping. This was infuriating. But I did it. And it's over now. And I don't have to play tractor tipping until I go to get 1K in the original Cars on 360, which has exactly the same minigame with more levels.
Invite me? I'm hurt.
Very droll, Peter. Yes, those brutes shook me up a bit, but nothing I couldn't handle.
He's stuck inside a sculpture.
I'd be so happy to see you.
Oh, you see, I don't believe that. You know what I think? I think you're holding out on me, which is to be expected, but jerking around the men in black? Yeah, that can make things messy for you. So tell me what you know about Nethra.
What? No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Very expensive ashtray. Oops.
Those are priceless artifacts, Peter.
I've been streaming for 2 hours, 29 minutes.
You worry that someone
Oh, shit.
or something will hear?
What are you doing?
Just looking at family photos. Why? Something got you nervous?
No, I just don't want you to break them.
What? I can't hear you.
Fine. But just keep it quiet and find a lighter.
A lighter for what? That ice?
It isn't ice. Nakadans excrete a mineral-like substance to contain their prey.
Excrete. Right. Gross. And fire.
That's a lighter.
Smell worse than
That's a laptop. Oh, there's a lighter in front of the laptop.
So why are the Nakadans so determined to make you into a cactus salad?
I told them over and over again. I haven't the faintest idea what they want, but they wouldn't believe me.
Because you were lying.
Lower your voice. Find the lighter. Unless you want to face a horde of angry Nakadans by yourself.
Oh, man. That smells like hockey pads sauteed in garlic and anchovies. Oh, it smells like Indian food marinated in bad decisions.
Phew. Well, I did warn you.
Fine. Business. You have until that stuff melts before I walk out the door and leave you for the next Nakadan patrol that walks by. Let's start with what you're not telling me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're really gonna make this difficult after all I've done for you?
It's hard to think when flames are burning alienate scat off my body.
Fine. Business. You have until that stuff melts before I walk out the door and leave you for the next Nakadan patrol that walks
Smells
by.
like cooking used hockey pads. Oh wow, yeah.
What about it?
The Book of Nemu, which you pretend to know nothing about, activated an Adorian ship buried in New Mexico. Oh, but not before transforming a former employer of mine into a hulking Adorian monster. Is that what you meant by it being able to change the course of history in this sector?
Nemu's ship activated? Well, that explains why the Nakadans are so restless. Now, we need to get out of here. I must notify my superiors immediately.
don't you think you should have been a little more descriptive the first time around?
Tell me if any of this rings a bell. The Orb of Nethera? The Chukala Initiative?
That last one was on TV a few years back, right? It's canceled after like 6 episodes.
Oh, you're nowhere near prepared, Peter. Nor are the MIB, and certainly not Earth.
You said you're superior. Let me go out on a limb and just assume you're not talking about the museum's director.
No, of course not. I'm not talking about... I'm an observer for the Chukala Initiative. An intergalactic peacekeeping force. We've been tracking the book for a long time to make sure it didn't end up in the wrong hands, like it has. I need to leave immediately, and I suggest that you do the same.
Well, Nemu's ship is no longer a threat, and neither is Nemu. I imploded them. On accident, but, you know, implosions happen. Unfortunately, as much fun as that was, it seems to have only solved half the problem.
You activated the Nakadan ship as well, didn't you? Stupid oaf.
Maybe. But, so you do know something about the Nakadan ship, and Nethera?
I told you from the start, this situation was beyond your grasp. That ship is just as powerful as Nemu's. We still have some control over the situation, though. I'll notify my headquarters. They'll handle this.
Nakada ship.
I'm not going anywhere. Not until the Nakadan ship is destroyed.
Well, that's for HQ to handle, but to return the favor, I suggest you leave Earth in case HQ decides to make a more final approach to controlling the situation.
You've always been a bad liar, Thurgood. You sure know a lot of details about this whole thing. You must know how we can destroy that ship. Or maybe you're just a coward.
No, I'm not a coward. I'm a realist. I'm just doing my job. And my job involves keeping certain things secret.
What did you mean by us controlling the situation? It's that orb in the frame, isn't it? The Nakadans want it, which means you have it. Where is it?
I told you. I don't know anything about this.
God, they are sure
and
talking a lot of
that
shit.
information would be above your pay grade.
I bet it's here. I'll turn this place upside down to find it. You don't want to tell me where it is? Fine. But you won't touch anything or call any of your cactus friends. Actually, I think the MIB would like to have a word with your organization about interfering in their jurisdiction.
You did good, Peter. Served
How
humanity.
poorly hidden,
saved the
Mr.
Earth. This
Thurgood.
is the way it has to be.
I cracked your puzzle in like 10
regulations,
seconds.
Reg 21. No non-MIB person
I get it.
can...
Back to my old life. Thanks for nothing, Katiana. Agent C.
Sorry, Peter. Please don't make this any harder than it has to be.
What?
Thurgood.
I am Nethera.
Whoa. What?
You have to get to the ship. She's going for it.
I know, but...
It's close. That's why I'm here. At the museum. The null zone facepoint is under the reservoir.
Central Park?
10 o'clock.
Oh, God.
Central Park? Nobody told me I was playing alone in the dark.
They must have sensed the orb. It's tied into their physiology.
Yeah. Either that or it gave them all constipation at the same time.
This gun is awful.
So what's up with the glow exactly?
A good host has neural pathways that are receptive to the bonding. Someone close enough to Dorian or Nakadan biology.
Someone desperate to connect and be connected with others?
But they are a social species.
That explains the Sia code, and the way the orb called it a ship.
Perfect Dark. Now there's a good suggestion for Alien games. Oh man. I love me some Perfect Dark. And there's a mod to play the N64 version in 60 frames per second with mouse and keyboard support. I'd probably play the Xbox Live Arcade version though. Because the controller support in that is so good compared to the N64. It's like playing a new game. It really is.
It also explains Chauncey, though.
What does?
His DNA was affected by the Sia code to such a great degree that...
DNA, infections... What game am I playing?
Yes, well, you've been affected too. And that's why it glowed.
Yeah, don't remind me. Funny, though. All Chauncey wanted was a connection. Well, more depressing than funny.
This won't take long. Defeated the Nakadian Elite Guard in story mode. $700 enemies. I've killed 700 enemies. No, I haven't beaten this game yet, no. This is my first playthrough, and I'm already this many achievements in. It seems like most of them are handed to you over the course of the game. Nope, right now I haven't particularly hunted any specific achievements, though I have intentionally used weapons that have achievements tied to them. Yes, I have. I will admit to that. Some health? Thank you. Main story is 3 hours, yeah. That's the average on how long to beat. That's the average of all players that were polled. I might do 2 parts, because there's a whole bunch of VR missions in this game you can play. And there's a harder difficulty you unlock. You can take all your upgrades with you into the higher difficulty. And I like this game enough to give it another playthrough on the higher difficulty. Sure, what the heck? This game's pretty neat. I like it. It doesn't set my world on fire. But it's interesting. Why have I got the wrong power-up equipped? "60 enemies, noisy cricket." Is it just 60 for the noisy cricket? Just 60. Great. I can go back to the tri-barrel. Up the difficulty and call it New Game Plus. Basically, yeah. That's what they did. But you can take all the upgrades in with you. All the accumulative achievements carry over. All you have to do is beat every mission again on the higher difficulty. I don't even have to do that until I've done all the VR missions and got all the other achievements. It's one, like, 50G achievement that I would just have to play through the game to get. I'd be willing to do it for this game. This game's kind of fun. It's way, way, way better than I was expecting. Can't play games with gold without gold anymore. Really? It didn't used to work that way. That's for sure. They used to be free. Once you had them, they were yours forever. That's how it used to work. I wonder when they changed that. Oh, that's the one for so many kills using the Cerebro accelerator. Refracto shield. Gold will be worked into Xbox Game Pass, and online play will be free. That's what I heard. Online play will be free across the board, and Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold will be merged.
So then C just changed into an alien thing? Move on, Simon! Must have been all the time she spent on Sia. Like, every day since this investigation began. Frank! I will glue your paws to the floor and cover you in peanut butter if you don't shut up! Someone's testing.
Tatiana, don't do this! Fight the infection!
The human you knew is no more. I am Nethera.
Fine! Nethera, what are you doing?
Without Namor, there is no point to living. I will obtain relief by destroying your planet and myself.
Hopefully not in that order.
I'm so glad the same cafes and diners exist throughout the whole city. Group off. Destroyed 3 enemy platforms in story mode. Cool. I don't know, it's not much of an achievement if you don't have to work for it. Do you think the general public would see the laser lines more than they'd see me shooting signs down? And how come 2 people getting angry at me at a party is equivalent to me shooting half the city down now, in terms of getting spotted and identified? These things aren't equivalent. Dancing is one of the most popular chains. Does anybody know if I need gold to play Destiny 2? Do I need gold to play Destiny 2? Online multiplayer on Xbox requires Xbox Live Gold subscription sold separately.
I'm really attached to my partner and my planet. Kinda non-negotiable.
Is that not it? Oh, another guy just wanders out like, oh shit. Oh shit. The pizza is aggressive. Honestly, I've played way worse. Both on stream and just as a gamer. Hell, I like Sonic 06. This is like a fine Renaissance painting compared. I'm so fucking pissed too. Not even a week ago, the Xbox said I had 12 days left of Game Pass. Was the message actually from longer ago and you were only seeing it then? Because it's not Microsoft's job to let you know when your Game Pass is running out. The only reason they tell you is to try and get you to buy more. Ah, yes, it does, doesn't it? $350 with the tri-barrels, so 100 more. Refractor shield for 100 enemy projectiles. Oh, believe you me, I'm still achievement hunting.
Nethera no Nama.
Lamau. Oh no, it's another stealth level.
Quietly, quietly. H.P. Lovecraft, eat your heart out.
What about this is Lovecraftian? Troy Baker. If that's your real name.
I'm not lost. I'm not lost.
Nice one. No ways on the Microsoft Store I can watch 220 Life is Strange 2 E3 trailer, full 16:9 resolution, Microsoft Marketplace, ESRB. What, for a file name? Someone got fired for a file name that there's nothing even wrong with. Why would someone get fired for that?
Great. Just great.
So I was stealthy for what ended up being no reason. 'Twas a jest. Was it? Like I hope somebody got fired for that blunder sort of thing. I guess. Defeated 900 enemies. Oh, 900 enemies, you know what that means? I'm close to this one. This was wildly enjoyable. I didn't know there was anything even remotely this cool on Xbox 360. For not knowing. I'm fully aware. I got the little yellow message come up on the screen on the right hand side and I'm like, yep. It's that time again. One of the reasons why I will be moving on to a stream PC from the laptop. One of the reasons why I'm building this new VR gaming rig is so I can use my PC. Honestly, laptop processors were never designed for live streaming. If I knew that from the get-go, I wouldn't have bought this laptop. I would have built a bare bones machine instead with the same money. Just to serve a stream unit. What I'm doing now is something I should have done years ago. But, hey ho. 350 enemies with the tri-barrel, so what's left for me? I think the only one I can get now is complete story mode as agent, defeat Nithira and save Katiana. Think. We kill our laptop. Yeah, we do. They weren't exactly designed for this job, but it sure as hell beats streaming on something that doesn't have a dedicated graphics processor. A dedicated GPU. This laptop will be delegated to, I don't know, writing, game design, porn. I don't know. I haven't settled on a use for this laptop yet. I'll figure something out. I wouldn't want to do any busy, complicated jobs without a USB mouse. So really it would need to be jobs that don't require a mouse. So nothing complicated like Fruity Loops or Premiere or Photoshop. I can definitely use the laptop for ripping DVDs for Real Asia.
Don't be shy. There's enough plasma to go around.
And it can do some basic recording. Absolutely. But it's not going to be my recording rig. That will be the PC that I'm using nowadays for gaming.
Step right up. Don't be shy. There's enough plasma to go around.
Why have I got the shield equipped again? I don't know. Shield seems kind of useful. I don't really need the slowdown. This kind of reminds me of Vicious Engine games, you know, stuff like Matt Hazard. I guess it's got that same level of competent jank. Man, I would love to finally soldier through and beat the two Matt Hazard games. Actually persevere with them and beat them. Because they are quite interesting games. Good games? Not at all. I wouldn't go that far. But interesting games. You know, in what third-person cover shooter can you fight a JRPG boss that attacks you with a sword and casts magic? The Matt Hazard games have their moments. It's just, they're so, rough to play. Are they gonna at least open the MIB theme? Oh, are they gonna at least play the MIB theme? No, they probably can't afford to license it. This game was made on the cheap.
have a package for her.
Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones characters are referenced,
Maybe Nethra could explain it to me? It's this way, right?
but the actors themselves do not appear. I don't think the
I'll take that as a yes.
the theme will play either. This comes across as too cheap of a production. Am I meant to believe that Troy Baker single-handedly defeats all of the aliens when, at the start of the game, he was an art thief? Not even a member of the Men in Black. Oh, so he's playing Doom on Wednesday. What did I think he was playing Demon's Crest again? Oh, no, wait, no. Today is Monday. He's playing Demon's Crest again on Tuesday. Right, okay, yeah, okay. Yes, I'm looking forward to... That's Doom 64, right? Doom 64 is a very different kind of beast to the other Doom games. The soundtrack is more dirgy, it's darker, it's just more of a metal game in general. It's a darker Doom game that's more realistic and more violent. It's really one of the better Doom games. The maps are good too. Like the level design in Doom 64 is top dog. We're talking at least worth 4 Annas. That's how good the level design is. Okay, padding. 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 It's a very different kind of Doom, which I think is why Doom 64 stands out so much in the series. There's like Doom 1, 2, and 3 are like one style of Doom. Then Doom 64 is more in line with Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Like it's more that kind of Doom than Doom 1, 2, and 3 are. It's a more visceral experience.
Agent C! Katiana! Nethra!
Do you have feelings for her? Is that the reason for this stubborn persistence?
Step away from the podium. You're under arrest for violating code... something. I don't know, I haven't finished reading all the regs yet.
Oh god. What? What?
Behold my glorious true form! It is my parting gift to you before I feast on your still beating heart!
And Nemu fell in love with that? Ugh, low standards, Katiana.
Katiana Brodsky is gone. Any emotion she had is lost.
Ibrovsky? Really?
And in moments all of humanity will follow suit.
Fine. Katiana is gone, then I have no problem killing you.
No human! I cannot die. Not until I have my vengeance against your pitiful race!
Have you seen reality TV? Trust me, you can't do anything worse to us than we've already done to ourselves.
Not exactly wrong. Could I please kill at least one of these things for some health? What do you mean I can't hurt them? What I'm trying to figure out is how to make her vulnerable. Seeing as my bullets aren't doing anything. Serious Sam, yeah. Except this one isn't designed to kill you in one hit for pirating the game.
Behold my glorious true form! It is my parting gift to you before I feast on your still beating heart!
And Nemu fell in love with that? Ugh, low standards, Katiana.
Katiana Brodsky is gone. Any emotion she had is lost.
Ibrovsky? Really?
And in moments all of humanity will follow suit.
Fine. Katiana is gone, then I have no problem killing you.
No human! I cannot die. Not until I have my vengeance against your pitiful race!
Have you seen reality TV? Trust me, you can't do anything worse to us than we've already done to ourselves.
Not a request, but are you considering playing Perfect Dark? I might. As part of Scary Streams, no. I would like to play Perfect Dark at some point. Maybe for the first time ever I could beat it. Never beaten Perfect Dark. Oh, I see. This boss has an extra phase. Uh-huh. Oh god, this is so stupid. God, this is so stupid. This is just padding at this point. Okay.
Behold my glorious true form! Is my parting gift to you before I feast on your still beating heart?
And Nehru fell in love with that? Ugh, low standards, Katiana.
Katiana Broski is gone. Any emotion she had is lost.
Ibrovsky? Really?
And in moments all of humanity will follow suit.
Fine. Tatiana is gone, then I have no problem killing you.
No, human! I cannot die. Not until I have my vengeance against your pitiful race!
Have you seen reality TV? Trust me, you can't do anything worse to us than we've already done to ourselves.
Nethera.
There we go.
No time.
Sorry I didn't talk through
Destabilize
that.
the dark matter reactor held
I
in
had to
simple
focus.
fire. It's going to implode.
Because it was so bullshit.
Great. Just after I finished paying off my student loans.
Shut up.
It was so
For
bullshit.
once, just listen. Get out of here while you can.
And killing the head alien blows up the UFO.
So tell me, did you just rescue me because of MIB regulations?
Hey, I'm only up to code 716. No interpersonal romance between agents.
You two need a minute alone?
What's the big deal?
Agents J and K are back. Somehow they reverted back from statue form.
Well done, both of you.
Agent J and K are back. Can we see them?
I am considering making this an official part of the MIB, to locate and appropriate alien artifacts hidden across the planet. It's all thanks to you, Peter. Or rather, should I say, Agent P of the Men in Black?
Huh? Would be nice working with history instead of just stealing from it. Will I still get to blast away aliens in exotic locales and teach women how to love?
You can start here.
Over here! Help me open this tomb! Wait. That! Ay! Dios mío! Run! For God's sake, run!
Isn't that more tentacles than normal?
Just enough to make it a job for the MIB.
It's done. Did this ruin the game for you, ERB? No. I'm still gonna go back and get the rest of the achievements. I'm not sure whether I'd do it on stream or not. But hey, I did it, and just in time for Soy's Demon's Crest stream. Wow. God. Well, I've got a thumbnail ready for the darkness, but that will require setting the PS3 up. You know what? Our next game is Virtua Tennis 4. No. No information, huh? But the PS3 version is listed as 6.5 hours. %, of players retired. An extreme 11.11% retirement. Not that The Darkness, but Jackie Estacado The Darkness. Yeah, The Darkness, maybe. Remind me, how long is that game? I remember it being particularly long. 9 hours main story. Why do I remember the game being longer? Oh wait, no, it's 11 hours, isn't it? Because there's a 2-hour film that we can sit and watch. It's going to look a bit blurred because we're going to be playing it with component. But the plus side means if we're playing it with component, I don't have to switch out the HDMI cable. Yeah, alright. I will remind myself what it was like to play through this game, what, 13 years ago? God, I'm old. I think I played this about 12 years ago. The Darkness. Here I have my American copy. The sticker is disappearing on the front, but it's a used copy with a this way and then down. $24.99. But I paid precisely £1 for this copy. Because it's a USA copy. Perfectly playable on a PlayStation 3. Of any region. Play through this. Because I remember this being really good. I bought it on 360, yeah, about 12 years ago. 12 or 13. Fucking hell. When you think about it that way, it's been so long. Is that right? Yeah, fuck. And I played through it on hard, first playthrough, because the difficulty achievements stack. So back then, what I would do is I would play through a game on hard, because I knew that if it was a game where the achievements would stack, I would beat the game and then it would go like, boop, 6 for however many, you know, for all the difficulty levels. So I remember playing through it on hard, and the first hour of the game, for me, it begins in like a construction site, and you don't have any of your fantastic super skills yet, because you haven't obtained them. So the gunfight on hard was brutally difficult, but then once you gain your super darkness tendrils, you can send out at people and bite their heads off and absorb their blood and health and gorgeous in a goo. That's when suddenly the game stops being hard, and the majority of fights can just be spent sending your little tendrils across the floor to chomp people. God, it's so fun. You are Jackie Estacado, a hitman for the Franchetti crime family. On your 21st birthday, a timeless force known as the Darkness awakens within you. You can wreak havoc on your enemies with the powers it bestows, but you'll quickly learn that the Darkness has a will of its own. Oh no! All this music. Oh, in the group. Oh no! You know what that means? All this shit is gonna be on YouTube Content ID. Uses Lua. It was scripted in Lua, like MorphX was. Oh man, this game coded in Lua. Got my copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake for half price. Nice. Enjoy. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. PlayStation Network compatible. I never played the multiplayer for this. Wield the darkness to devour, impale, or implode your enemies. Ooh, yes. So good. This game is an extreme work of its own. It truly is. It's phenomenal. Do the credits loop? Yes. The ending hasn't soured you? Not at all. I can't wait to see what comes next. I'm disappointed that they've essentially gone back on their word. They've said, oh, later parts will not deviate as much. I'm like, no, the next part should be like, Zack's alive in Calm, and he joins your party, and then we go fight Lavos and discover the Chrono Trigger. You know, at this point, I just want it to just go nuts, because anything's possible. But no, they've gone back on their word and said, oh, future parts won't be as different, won't deviate as much. That's disappointing. But we'll see where it goes. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for this. I wasn't intending to play through the whole game in one go, but there we are. I did. Might return to this for the VR missions. So what, there's like 6 of them? Seven. 6. And what are the achievements like? Complete all maps. Earn at least 300,000 points. Then these two, scan 2 hidden enemies and the mines, I can farm out in Senior Agent. Wow. Might return to this. Who knows? It could stay in the 360 for a while, because the next game's PS3, so... we got the freedom to do that. Right, I need to get some sleep, because I'm in work in 10 hours, 50 minutes. So really, I need to get some sleep, and then get up early in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and go to work. Hooray! Next week, October 14th, is the release of the Oculus Quest 2. I will be putting in my pre-order for one tomorrow during my lunch break. Also, there was something coming out on October the 13th that was apparently important. Remother... no. Wasn't remothered. Fuel. Oh no, 13th for the Oculus Quest. That's right, 13th is the release date of the Oculus Quest. I believe I have the 14th off work. Yes. Yes, that's right. Watch Dogs Legion is this month. Wow. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to do the official sign-off then. I'm going to go. Take care, everybody. I'll make a better thumbnail for this, now that I know it's a one-parter. Until next time. What, is it a VR thing? What, the Quest, or the game I was thinking of? The Quest is a VR headset, yes. Until next time. If we live that long.